The Eastern Nagaland People's Organization, or ENPO, has sent out a strong message reiterating its decision to not participate in the assembly elections to be held next year. In a fresh notification, the ENPO resolved that the people of Eastern Nagaland will not take part in any election process until the demand for a Frontier Nagaland is fulfilled through the grassroots. It further added that the 7 tribal bodies under the ENPO have been directed to mobilize at the grassroots to ensure the protest is a success. Further, the tribal bodies have also been asked to quote-unquote ban any election-related campaigns by any political parties and candidature declaration programs in their respective jurisdictions and thereby carry out massive public mobilization programs immediately. Meanwhile, NPF leader Azo Neno spoke exclusively to our correspondent Sarah Konyak on this big development. Listen in.
Mr. Ninu, following the 26 August resolution of the Eastern Nagaland People's Organization to abstain from participating in the election process, the organization has now banned election-related campaigns in its jurisdiction. What is the take of the NPF in this matter, and do you think it will affect the political parties in the state for the upcoming 2023 General Assembly elections?
You see, if this is the second directive, I think this directive is going to further strengthen the first directive that was given to exempt from participating in the upcoming general elections, isn't it?
Right.
So in one way, it is a very good gesture. This shows that they're very serious. We're happy for them. But nevertheless, if the whole state goes for election and if they exempt themselves, it will be a very great loss for our ENPO brothers. And in no way this will affect especially NPF party. Or I don't think it will have an impact on any other political party. But in one way, it's going to strengthen the hands of the churches, where churches has come out that there will be clean election. They want to enforce clean election. So one way or the other, these directives is going to strengthen the clean election process.
Right, Mr. Azo. Like you have mentioned that although that ENPO has 20 seats has 20 seats out of the 60 assembly constituencies. So don't you think that if the ENPO abstains from participating in the election process, and especially with the second direction from the organization, don't you think that it will affect the numbers?
Yeah, it will affect. It will definitely affect, of course. It will affect because from 40 it has to go down to 40. From 60, if they exempt themselves, the numbers will come down to 40. So it will certainly affect the strength and the position of the Nagaland Legislative Assembly.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Nino, for speaking to Northeast Live.
All right, and more on this, we are being joined live with our correspondent from Kohima, Sarah Konyak. So, Sarah, the ENPO has made it very clear that the people of Eastern Nagaland will not take part in any election process until the demand for a Frontier Nagaland is fulfilled through the grassroots, Sarah.
Absolutely, Priya. The ENPO has reminded once again that they will not be participating in the election process of the general election of the 2023 General Assembly elections. They have come out with a very fresh notification, and they have directed the 7 tribal bodies under the umbrella of the ENPO, directing them to ban any kind of election-related campaigns and also declaration of candidatures within its jurisdiction. The direction comes following the reports from various ENPO areas where intending candidates have been declaring their candidatures, and there has been a lot of election campaigns have already begun in the grassroots level. So going by all these reports, the ENPO, in order to clarify to its people, in order to make them understand on the resolution which was adopted by the organization on the 26th of August at Hotel Saramati in Dimapur, they have given out this very clear direction direction to its people that no election campaign or candidature declarations will be allowed within the ENPO area jurisdictions. We've just heard from the NPF legislator party leader, Mr. Azo Neno, speaking to our channel, where he have categorically stated that the directions of the ENPO, whatever resolution the ENPO have taken, will not affect the NPF party. And earlier, speaking to some other political parties, the other political parties have similar view, they have similar opinion that the decision of the ENPO is likely not to affect the political parties for the upcoming 2023 general elections.